Guys, so welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Cover. Welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video, where today I'll be talking more about the Mason Mount deal, MOISES Caicedo, our interest for Maignan, all things Chelsea. So if you're new, I'm Cam from Cam's Cover and I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, so if you could subscribe, that would help me a lot. But without further ado, let's go to the first story. Now, once again, picking off where I left it off yesterday, starting with Mason Mount, I'm going to go to Fabrizio Romano 20 hours ago, who said, "Understand Mason Mount's side stance remains clear. No plans to sign new deal as things stand. Man United now or free agent in 2024. Tuchel big fan, but no bids. Talks with Bayern as of now. United 55 million bid still valid. Won't wait forever." Hints at what I was talking about yesterday with the Bayern link, but once again, no bid as of yet. Maybe the bid would come when United pull out, but we don't know. The £55 million is on the table. Chelsea want in the region of 65 million. Would they meet in the middle for 60? Well, we don't know, but I'm going to go to another story that has said Mason Mount is in the dark over his future after Chelsea rejects a third offer from Manchester United. Mount is willing to walk away from Chelsea for free next summer should he not get the move this summer. Very interesting to think. Why would Chelsea rather him stay a year and leave on a free next summer than just take the 55 million? I know it's a bit of a bartering tool on Man United then, because they kind of know the fact that Mason Mount isn't favourite at Chelsea right now, so would get him in a free next year. But if I'm Chelsea and Todd Boehly, look, I know we're looking for 65 million, but 55 million, I'd take that and run with it so we can reinvest it, because lots of the deals I'll be talking about today pretty much rely on, once we get the money from outgoings, we can then look into ingoings. But yeah, I'll be talking about a story later about Man United, so it's very important that we get this deal done. Will Man United and Chelsea reach an agreement soon? Well, I'm not as confident as I was yesterday, but things in football happen. Chelsea could, back down, or Man United could step up. But if you want to keep up to date, like, subscribe, comment. But without further ado, let's go to the next story. Moving on to Moises Caicedo now. Brighton recently have slapped an £85 million valuation on that, but I'll be reading lots of articles that Chelsea are not going to play ball with the £80 million mark. More likely the 60 to 70, if that. I'm going to go to Matt Law, who has said Chelsea are likely to make a second offer of the summer for Moises Caicedo once they get money in for sales. So that suggests that there has been at least one offer, which, as of yesterday, there was not. I wonder what that offer was. Was Todd Boehly taking the piss a bit and offering like 13 million or something, or was it even 60? We don't know. But I'm going to go to Gary Jacob and Time Sport, who has said Chelsea have told Brighton and Hove Albion that they will not meet the asking price of more than 80 million for Moises Caicedo. So we know the bid wasn't 80, but the second bid will be upcoming once again, as I mentioned. Money from sales go. That's Kovacic, Koulibaly, Mendy, Havertz. Fucking hell, there's loads in there. About another outgoing Slater, but what makes it more interesting is that, going to The Athletic, Manchester United have held talks with Moises Caicedo's representatives over a potential move from Brighton. Yep, the midfielder merry-go-round continues through the summer. The Declan Rice deal is luckily not within Chelsea because that's a bit too confusing and expensive, but Manchester United have to pick, really. They offered 55 million for Mason Mount, which is of course a lot less than what they're probably going to pay for Moises Caicedo. But if they get sick and tired and just walk away from the deal, they could use that money that they didn't spend on Mount on Caicedo. Whereas if they gave us money for Mount, we could use it for Caicedo. If you're still with me, hoping that makes sense. So that makes it even more imperative that Chelsea were to sell Mason Mount to Man United, so Man United could get out of the race for Moises Caicedo, and we can sign him. Moving on to another link, and this is a goalkeeper. I'm going to go back to Matt Law, who is very reputable, who has said a move for Maignan is being considered despite Pochettino's willingness to start the season with Kepa Arrizabalaga as his number one. Poch, have you been watching football the last 4 years with Kepa? As much as, he's a good shot stopper, he's not a great keeper. Long shots, dead. Distribution, okay. I think having Kepa is really going to hold us back if we want to challenge for anything next year. Looking at the team, I'm thinking, yep, everything's looking good. But the keeper, him and Mendy have been, probably cost us like 20 points. It's important that we get a good keeper, and Maignan is certainly a great keeper. Watching the Champions League run for AC Milan, very good. We were linked with Andre Onana, but it looks like the other Milan goalkeeper is going to go to someone like Man United. That's the stories for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.